Welcome to this edition of Inside SAU Athletics. I'm Avery Lisk.
And I'm Kaylin Elfried. On this week's episode, we're featuring the men's volleyball team. The Fighting Bees are having a strong season so far, with 18 wins on the season and sitting near the top of the conference standing as they move toward the postseason. Recently, St. Ambrose picked up a big 3-1 win over nationally ranked Bethel, along with another strong conference victory over Viterbo. Offensively, the Bees have been consistent at the net, averaging around 10 kills per set while hitting efficiently in recent matches. Players like Michael Boss, Cam Dixon, and Pedro Zhang have led the way. In that win over Bethel, Boss finished with 15 kills, Dixon added 14, and Zhang chipped in 11, helping power the Bees to the victory. Joining us now is head coach Ray Green. Thanks for being here, Coach.
Absolutely.
Let's start with that win over Bethel. What was the key to victory in that one?
That was a big win. I think our guys just kind of got locked into a higher level of passing, which was important to beat a team like that, and we were able to execute offensively, just kind of staying aggressive in all facets of the game. So that was key. Pressure.
How does a win like that motivate the group as you head towards the postseason?
It was a great time. That was our last out-of-conference match, so that was against a top 15 team, and that's the first ranked team that we've beaten this season. We've competed really well, but it's the first one we've actually beaten. So going into the postseason run really helps us with our confidence. We know that we're more than capable of beating top 15 teams. So kind of relaxes some things. You're at the right playing at the right level at the right time of the year.
What makes this team unique compared to others you've been a part of?
I'd say it's the most physical team I've had, and certainly the longest team. We've got a lot of length, a lot of athletic players. The camaraderie is the best in the 7 seasons I've been here. They really get along. There's no drama, as they say. So that makes everything easier. So we've bought into the system really well. I've bought into them. They've bought into me. We've bought into each other, and that just makes everything so much more fun, enjoyable.
Where do you see the team by the end of the season?
I think we'll find ourselves in the championship game, probably against St. Xavier. And I feel like with each game that we've played against them this year, we've gotten better. And I think we will continue improving before that championship game. And I see us beating them and getting to the national tournament.
Thanks again for being here, Coach, and good luck next season.
Thanks for having me.
More from the men's volleyball team. Coming up next, we'll be right back.
Visit Ragged Records, one of the largest record stores in the Midwest. Browse more than 30,000 new and used records, from timeless classics to new releases, and rare finds in every aisle. New to collecting vinyl? Check out our large selection of stereo equipment to spruce up your listening experience. Find your group at Ragged Records, located along Motor Row in Davenport and in Rock Island next to Roz Talks.
Capture a piece of the past with Trash Can Annie, where vintage meets vibrant in every stitch. Browse our carefully curated collection of clothing and accessories, ranging from the late 1800s to current styles. Dress to impress with Laura's unique style and wardrobe consultations. Find a style and make it yours with Trash Can Annie, your destination for timeless fashion.
Whether you're a competitive runner, looking to stay fit, or just looking for comfort and support, Running Wild has you covered. Locally owned for more than 3 decades, Running Wild is the Quad City's trusted source for athletic wear and accessories. No matter your experience level, we'll help you find the right fit with all the top brands for running and walking and the latest in running apparel. Open 7 days a week, just up Brady Street. Don't walk, run to Running Wild, your run specialty store.
Tune in to KALA and hear something different. Programming that celebrates the diversity of our listeners. We're advocates for the arts, showcasing your favorite music from around the world. We're storytellers, producing award-winning news and educational podcasts. We're dedicated sports fans, bringing you the latest Fighting Bee action from St. Ambrose University. We're a learning lab, mentoring the next generation of broadcasters and content creators. a part of your community for 5 decades. We're KALA Radio, 88.5 FM and 106.1 FM. Turn it on and turn it up.
Ready the studio in 3, 2.
Welcome to this edition of SAU Weekly, your source for the latest news and sports from St. Ambrose University.
We begin with breaking news after a vehicle crashed into a non-residential campus building overnight.
We should always have places to promote inclusivity on and off campus.
You guys got the opportunity to scrimmage against 3 Division I basketball teams. How did your team benefit from that later on in the season?
Well, I think it's just a great experience for our players.
Being able to run and be around the people that I enjoy gives me a reason to be passionate about running.
Welcome to Stingers, discussions with SAU Bees over everyone's favorite drinks.
What happens to you though, seriously, if you drink the whole cup?
You get all your papers done. And
You're right.
Welcome back. Joining us is Ethan Karban. Thanks for being here.
Thank you for having me.
The team is playing good volleyball right now. Overall, what has been the biggest strength for the team?
I think just going out there and competing in practice. We always go out there, compete, and we have a good time. We don't really have any pressure in practice, and we just go out there, play the game we love, and we just have so much fun. And competing, I think, is our biggest strength right now. We just had a 5-setter win this past week, and it was a tough game, but it was a great competitive game, and we stuck through it in 5 sets.
What makes this team unique compared to the other ones you've been a part of?
I think the past 2 years, we've had a lot of young guys, and I think this past year, a lot of the guys that are on the court have been in the past season. So like last season, we had 3 new guys on the court. This year we have really maybe 1 or 2 come in, but we've all played with each other before in the past season or 2, and I think that's really helped us grow as a team this season and win a lot of games and win great games in this conference.
Talk about that win over Bethel. What's a win like that mean to you?
To me, it meant a lot. Coming from my freshman year where it was tough against those top 15 games, and this year we've grown as a new team and as a new program, and I think it's meant a lot for me because it's just a top 15 win, and I think as a freshman year, we weren't supposed to win games like those, and just building up the program, it's meant a lot to me in the program, just winning and competing in those top 15 games and winning one, and now we can win another, maybe in the conference tournament and go to nationals.
With just 3 games left in the regular season, what's your focus as you get into those important matchups?
I think competing at a high level, and then also making sure we have the fundamentals down, passing, setting and hitting, connection with the setters and hitters, knowing our blocking assignments, and just the little things that we do every game just to make sure we focus on those every single game.
Thanks again for being here, and good luck the rest of the season.
Thank you.
As the regular season continues, the Bees will look to build up their momentum as they prepare their next matchup at home on March 31st against Trinity Christian, with their first serve set for 7 p.m. The Bees will end their regular season with senior night against Olivet Nazarene on April 7th. That's all that we have for you on this edition of Inside SAU Athletics.
Remember to check out the SAU TV Facebook and Instagram pages for our latest episodes, game highlights, interviews, and more. You can also find them on The Hive at sauthehive.com. Thanks for watching.